Amrit Vela's Hukamnama Sahib from Sri Darbar Sahib, Sri Harmandir Sahib, Sri Amritsar Sahib. I've been blessed to all the Sangat. For the next few moments, let's try and understand what Guru Maharajis are making us learn in today's Hukumnama. Today's Hukumnama Sangat Ji is from Bhagat Kabeer Ji's Gurbani, Bhagat Kabeer Ji's Bani. And in the Sorath Raag, Bhagat Kabeer Ji is giving us a very important lesson of the life. And in this Hukumnama, Bhagat Kabeer Ji are actually explaining the situation of the human being after the death. What happens and how it's been dealt when someone is dead. It's a very important lesson which all of us should remember, because if you remember this lesson or these learnings or these teachings, we will never do any wrong deeds, Satsangaji. No matter whoever we are, no matter whatever we are, we as Guru Sikhs, we as Sikhs of Guru Nanak, all of us are trying to become one with Guru Nanak, are trying to become like Guru Nanak because we are following him. So it is very important for us to understand these kind of important lessons, Satsangaji. It's a very beautiful way of Bhagat Kabeer Ji teaching us this is important part of our life. Raag Sorath, Bani Bhagat Kabeer Ji. Jab jariya tab hoye pasam tan, rahe kiram dal khai. Guru Maharaj is saying that when the body is being burnt into the ashes, when the body turned into the ashes, or if it is not cremated, then it is eaten by the armies of the worms, insects. Kiram dal khai, loads and loads of insects, worms. They eat the body, they eat the flesh, the dead body. So there are two ways, Satsangaji, mostly in the world. Either body get burnt into the ashes or get into the graveyard. So Bhagat Kabeer Ji are giving both of these examples, that if either it's get burnt into ashes or it get eaten by the worms. Kachi gagar neer parat hai, ea tan ki eh badai. Amrit Bhagat Kabeer Ji is saying that the nature of the body is that the unbaked clay. They're comparing this body with the clay, the picture, the clay, the kara. And when you put pani, when you put water in an unbaked pot, which is not baked properly, then it breaks. That's the way this body just bakes when the soul is taken away. Kahe paiya firtao, phuleya. And now they are pinning all of us. That why we all are puffed up with our pride, with our ego. Have you looked around? You all wandering around. But why? Because at the end, your body will either get turned into ashes or might be eaten by the worms. That's a fact we need to remember. जब 10 मास उरध मुख रहता, 100 दिन कैसे भूलिया रहा. And now they're reminding us that when we were in the womb and we were actually hanging upside down, our face down in the womb for 9-10 months, we have forgotten those days. We have forgotten that time which was very painful. Satsangaji, as per Gurbani, the pain of coming into the womb is the biggest pain, is the most severe pain. ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡਾ ਦੁੱਖ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ ਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਗਰਭ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਉਣਾ, ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਗਰਭ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਉਣਾ. ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ that's why Maharaj is saying that do the naam jap Vaheguru, 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 so that we get rid of these 84 like Junior, coming back again and again, coming back again and again, and then going, then coming, then back, coming, and this cycle. Maharaj want us to say Vaheguru, 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 so that this cycle We don't have to come into this cycle. Rahao, pause. Jio mad makhi, teo sathor ras, jor jor tan kiya. Very nice example of honeybee. Like a honeybee collects and gathers honey. The same way, all of us are just running around, foolishly running around, gathering and collects the wealth. Jor jor tan kiya. Bhagat Kabeer ji give an example. Satsangat ji, the most important thing to understand that Gurbani speaks. Today's Hukumnama will definitely gonna touch some hearts and make them, kind of shake. What are you doing? What is happening in the life? Why are you running around? Just stop. Just take a pause and reflect. Reflect on. Contemplate. Reflect. Contemplate. It is very important to understand the basis of Gurbani. This Shabad Bhagat Kabeer ji has to mention this Shabad because many of us actually forgotten that we have to go one day. We have to go one day. All of us have to go one day. There is no point in just having hatred for each other. There is no point just having jealousy with each other. There is no point just running around something which is not gonna be staying with us forever. There is no point. The one which is going to be staying forever is Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. And how much we are doing it, how much we are collecting that wealth, that's the question we need to ask. That's why Bhagat Kabeer ji has written this Shabad, has Uchar this Shabad. And Guru Maharaj have added this Shabad in Guru Granth Sahib ji. Marti bar leho kariya, Oot rahan kau diya. Such an important Pankti Satsangat ji. When the death comes, when the soul is gone, most of the people around us, around the dead body, they keep saying, oh, take him away, take him away. Why are we keeping the ghost around us? A very similar Pankti Satsangat ji, Guru Tegh Bahadur Maharaj also have ucharan in their Gurbani. Kar ki naar bahut hit jaseo, sada rahat sang lagi. The lady of the household always stay with the husband and want to stay with the husband, want to stay close with the husband, want to stay alongside the husband. And as soon as the death comes, she also abandoned the body. Take him, take him, take him, take him, take him. After some time, after the dukh, after the pain of the person have gone, take him, take him. That's the fact of the life, Satsangat. And it's not applicable onto the females only, it's applicable to the males also. Dehori lao bari nar sang pai, aage sajan suhela. And now Bhagat Kabeer ji are actually telling us the company. So once the body have gone, mostly in the most of the households, ladies actually goes up until the doorstep, and the dead body being taken by the friends and families and relatives. So Dehuri lao bari nar sang pai, Dehuri tak, to the doorstep tak jaunde. Mar kat lao sab log kutamb payo, aage hans akela. And those friends and families and relatives who have went to the cremation ground, who have went to the graveyard, they also go till that point. After the cremation ground, after the graveyard, they come back and only the soul have to go on his own. Such a beautiful way of actually giving us a real life reflection that wives or ladies stayed till doorstep, then friends and families went up until the graveyard or the cremation ground, and then after that, no one. Only Vaheguru, only Naam. No one else goes. No monies, no cars, no houses, no education, no family, no friends, no relatives, no position, no job, no colleagues, nothing. Nothing. कहत कबीर सुनोरे प्राणी परे काल ग्रस कुआ. And Bhagat Kabeer ji is saying that, oh my friend, oh mortal being, You have been seized by death and you have fallen into a dark pit, deep dark pit. Kal gras kuwa, झूठी माया आप बंधाया, ज्यो नलिनी भ्रम सूवा. And this is an example, the final example Bhagat Kabir is giving, that Bhagat Kabir ji have given us a real example that while you were living, you were actually fallen in a dark pit. And you yourself actually made you fall in the dark pit. In a very similar way, the dark pit of Maya Sasangati, the dark pit of falsehood, the false Maya, the झूठी दुनिया जिहड़ी आपां जींदे हैं, झूठी माया आप बंधाया, we ourselves entangled like a parrot actually caught in the trap. Imagine a parrot or a bird caught in a trap. We ourselves are getting ourselves trapping in a daily basis distractions. किसी पार्टी ते जाना है, किते दोस्तां यारां नूं जाना है, किते होर somewhere else, just wasting our time. How much time we are devoting Amrit Vela sitting doing Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. How much time? Just start with 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, Sangaji. And it's a duty of the parents also that they should get our children. Get up early in the morning and make them sit and do Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru. Whatever we are doing, they're watching us. If we are on the mobile phone, they're watching us. If we are on the tablet, they are watching us. If we are doing on the laptop, they're watching us. And if we are doing Gurbani job with Gutka Sahib, if we are doing Mala job, Vaheguru, 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 they are watching us and they will follow. So, in today's Shabad, Bhagat Kabeer ji have given us a very, very important and reflecting lesson that we should not forget that one day the death will come and no one else will go. Only you and your Naam will go with you. So collect as much wealth of Naam as possible. Collect as much wealth of Bani, Shabad, Seva, Sangat of Mahapurush, Sadhu, Mahatma as much as possible. Don't believe in distractions, Sangaji. Don't believe in gossips. Don't go into the slandering mode. Don't do all those things which is actually taken away, the bliss of your life away from you. And believe me, the more we slander, the more we feel jealous, the more we feel hatred, these are the main big components of making our lives become hell. Maybe we are not realizing it today, but later on in the life, we will realize when things start falling apart. So let's not get into trapped all of those things. Let's get saved, let's become contented, let's become shant. Sikhano, Guru Nanak Sahib Maharaj the message hai mit bolda ji. So we should be speaking so sweet that people say, oh wow, Guru Nanak Sikhs are so sweet. So is shabad de naal inni ko beintiyan mujhe parwan karni hai. Please forgive me for any mistakes while doing vichar of the shabad. We'll hopefully have your darshan tomorrow again with Guru Sahib Ji's कृपा. लास्ट दो पंक्तियां पढ़ के समाप्ति के साथ संगत जी. कहत कबीर सुनो रे प्राणी, परे काल ग्रस कुआ, झूठी माया आप बंधाया, ज्यो नलनी भ्रम सुआ. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह.